Trump claimed he would be arrested today and called for protests. Now, I want you guys to know nonviolent protests, they're not illegal. It's only when people get violent. We can't have what happened on January the 6th happening again, but his people got a right to protest if they want to. The good news, people listened and showed up. The bad news for Trump, it wasn't the protesters he was looking for. Take a look.
Interestingly enough, we bring you this live shot here. We know the former president has called for protests in a peaceful manner. Many Republicans push back on that, but interestingly enough, it's the opposite side that's outside protesting now, saying insurrection, TikTok, time's up. No one is above the law. Trump is guilty.
Yeah, well, there it is. I think protest is gonna come in many, many forms other than people standing outside. But you might recognize this all caps message from the former president, what he put on Truth Social. Now illegal leaks from a corrupt and highly political Manhattan district attorney office, which has allowed new records to be set in violent crime and whose leaders is funded by George Soros, indicate that with no crime being able to be proven and based on an old and fully debunked by numerous other prosecutors, fairy tale, the far and away leading Republican candidate and former president of the United States of America will be arrested on Tuesday of next week. Protests take our nation back. Well, John, not a whole lot of people protesting with the man.
No, he didn't get what he wanted, unless he is just a fan of people exercising their First Amendment rights. And he doesn't care if they're for or against him. He just wants to see people engaging with the political process, but probably not. That message is so deranged in so many different ways.
It was hard to read. I mean,
it was hard. It's hard to look at with the all caps. Honestly, like I'm surprised he didn't get messages from people being like, "Hey Trump, I'm MAGA, love the white supremacy, but like, come on, just capitalize occasionally to add a bit of spice. You're just overwhelming my taste buds at this point."
Everything is capital. And Adrian was on the show yesterday. She predicted that nobody was really going to show up today. And her prediction proved to be right. She said, this is New York, not Washington, D.C. Don't bring it here. So Adrian, baby, hopefully you watching the show. You turned out to be right. So right off the bat, it's worth emphasizing that while Trump asserted that he would be arrested today, he routinely asserts all types of things that are not based in fact. Trump could soon be indicted by a New York grand jury in connection with the Stormy Daniels hush money payment case. But there is no better time for Trump to make a quick buck. He's never gonna pass that up. Put this headline up. Donald Trump wants his 74 million supporters to sign a petition railing against his potential arrest. Those who sign it are asked to donate $3,300 and more. Damn this man. You know what I'm about to say, Unbossed viewers. Mo nerve, as my grandmother would say, mo nerve than a brass a monkey, baby. That's what she would be saying right now. Donald Trump emailed voters on Monday asking them to sign a petition protesting his possible arrest. Signing this petition leads people to a page. And this is not out of the ordinary for politicians. Let me just put that out there. But signing this petition leads people to a page where they're asked to give $3,300 or other suggested amounts of cash to his 2024 campaign. John, in politics, I was taught never let a good crisis go to waste, baby. And Trump is the master of that.
Yeah, I mean, the fact like you're finally facing maybe some brief minimal consequences for one of the affairs that we know about, and you're gonna make millions of dollars off of it. I don't mean just he's gonna ask for them. He probably will raise millions of dollars.
He's gonna raise
it. It's so sad. By the way, can you even donate 33? I thought the limit was like $2,500 individually. Like leave it to Trump to potentially ask many of his followers to commit campaign finance violations for him over a charge that has to do with campaign finance violations.
That's how the man rolls. He got to stay true to who he is, John. He got to stay true at all times to who this man is. We cannot make this stuff up. I see the Lifetime movie right now. There will be a Lifetime movie over this whole thing. Lord have mercy. The email sent to voters stated the following. John and I are not making this up. They're trying to intimidate you and cancel your vote, which is why the Trump for President 2024 campaign is compiling millions and millions of petition signatures from Americans like you, condemning these threats of a possible arrest. Lord, 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 Lord. We will keep you posted. This is the story that keeps on giving in all the bad ways. It's not going anywhere.